Hello, crafters. This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am back in South Florida. I returned this week from Berlin, Germany, so I am back home. This fabulous release is a combination of bees, butterflies, and beautiful jar dies with coordinating stamps. Fun. But before I get started, this weekend, all the way up till Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, you can get 15% off site-wide with the code JUNE2023. Again, that code is JUNE 2023 for 15% off site-wide, including all these new goodies. Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, crafters, first up, I love to start off with the pattern paper, and this month is just so fun, and I love on the bottom portion here, these are all wood designs on the pattern paper in fun, fabulous colors. Love! And up here, there are more designs. And the paper pad is called Bees and Butterflies. You're going to get 4 each of 6 designs, so you get 24 sheets in the pack. Here is a sample of the pattern paper. As you can see, there are butterflies with some script graphics. Here, beautiful lemons with the daisy die. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Then another page with graphics. And this is the honeycomb. Isn't that cute? And then here we have some bees and high honey with some more honeycomb. And lastly, this cute pink page with butterfly and hearts. And on the reverse side, look at all these fun neutrals in all these great summer colors. This one is a brown. That's always a great neutral for wood. But look at these colors. Isn't this fabulous? So love this. And this is all a 6x6 pad. And again, it's called Bees and Butterflies. Up next, to go with the daisy dies, there's a new larger daisy die. This is a 2-inch daisy, and you can get a center, circular center, or a heart center. I'll show you my example shortly. It coordinates perfectly with what was originally released, which is this set of daisy dies in 3 different sizes. So if you love this but wanted it in a larger size, here it is. Yay! Daisy dies. So love. Up next, this one is the cute bumblebee set. So you're going to get 2 sets of dies, and here are the faces for the stamps. So you can do male, female, etc. She has a crown in 2 different sizes. You could do this as a bumblebee family, which is so cute. Every single one comes with coordinating wings that you can layer. Let me keep one of my bees out here, for example. Here we go. So you can really have fun with this set. Now, these cut the little antenna, and you get those centers. And then here are the little baby ones. And then here, that's the scripty trail. If I wanted, I could have put it in here. You would just cut this into the cardstock. But you can get great fluttering detail, whether you're using it for the butterfly die set or this bumblebee die set. But this is such a fantastic die set. But it doesn't stop there. Cute bumblebee dies. So this is stamp and die set. This all goes together, okay? This is a little 3x4 stamp, and you get all these sentiments like hello, sweet friend, to my beautiful queen, just because. And then you get all these little face stamps to put in your bumblebees. The ones with the eyelashes, that can be your girl bumblebee. And then without the eyelashes, that's your male bumblebee. Here is a stamp of that trail if you don't want to use the die. Let's say you want it to show up on white cardstock, then you would stamp it in the black. And then here is coordinating dies for the sentiments, including the XOXO and the high. There isn't a die for this though. You would use that die, but it won't cut around the shape, okay? Super, super cute. So this is my example. I might as well do it that way. I have on a narrow, it's not like a mini slimline, but in between mini slimline and an A2 card. Black background, top folding card. And on the top of it, we have my queen bumblebee with her wings. And then here to my beautiful queen. And then I put the whole thing on this die set. I love the large loopy tag die. So it's black in the background. This is popped off of this, but it is black on black. I don't know if you can see it because I'm filming this at nighttime, but it is black on black. And then I have the outline in white glitter. And then the inside piece, I ran this It's just white cardstock through an embossing folder with some flowers. And then I have my little bumblebee. She's popped up off her wings. She has her little crown and she's smiling. Isn't this cute? Comes together so easy. And then I just finished it off with some gems. Here are the sentiment. I could have cut it out with the coordinating die, but I decided to use Heart Labels dies. And I used that small one and I did white and then in the back lined it in black. So this is like a black and white card with a splash of yellow. I think this is so cute. So cute. So this is card number 1 with the cute bumblebee set. Love. Moving on. Up next is the pretty butterfly stamp and die set. So this will all come together as well. You're going to get 3 sets of dies with different orientation of your butterfly. You're going to get these layering pieces on the inside. And you can take a screenshot if you want to get that layout of what coordinates with what. That butterfly right there. See how I have this piece for the top, that for the bottom? So super cute. And then here, this is the 3x4 stamp with the coordinating dies for all these sentiments, except for this little textural script piece that I could have stamped here in the background, but I was so enjoying that beautiful pink wood paper. And then I put a purple butterfly, and that's the jar label, but we'll talk about that when I get to it. And on the inside, I stamped "You Fill Me With Happiness." That is not in this set. This stamp is also from the jar set, so I'll come back to this. And then I finished off this cute little note card. And this is that new die set that came out last month. I so love this. This is the 3x3 square card die set. So you make this cute little card with all these layering pieces. Last month I showed you. Okay, here it is. With the cake. Isn't that adorable? Look how you can make it just look so different just by layering. And it's the same scallop on the inside. I could have used that zigzag style or this and layer up. This is a fantastic die set with a fantastic price point if you want to add it to this in case you didn't get it last month. I just love the set. So here I just made a simple card, just enjoying that pink wood. Purple, favorite color for my butterfly, and then the sentiment. All right, I'm going to keep this close by. 3x3 square. Love. This, super love. Super love. Let me give you a quick measurement. The butterfly, I'm going to go by the outline die, okay? You're looking at 1 3/4 of an inch tall by 1 3/4 of an inch wide. Let me measure the large bumblebee. Assembled. You're looking at 2 1/4 inch tall. If you just go by her body, 1 3/4 of an inch. The width, little bit over 1 1/4 inch, okay? You can use this as a great piece to accent anything. Cards, embellishments for a project, you're doing your scrapbooking, you're doing mini albums. This is just so cute and has such personality with that face stamp on it. Love, 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 love. These two winners, bumblebee, butterfly. Love both of them. And that paper, I'm going to get some more of that paper because that paper is speaking to me. Up next, we have the jar die set. Look at these fabulous jars. And it's called the chunky jar die set. So you have this more angular jar, and then you have this more rounded honey jar. So super love. Great price point. This was released a few years ago by Emma, and then she updated it and revised it. So if you have the original set, you can look at it, see what she added to it. It might be this or maybe that. And then she even put this little baby jar that you can use as a charm if you want, or an accent piece. Like you could put the little jar with the sentiment or something like that. Let me give you a measurement on the chunky jars. I love that she gave both jars, this angular jar. You see this score line and that score line, and right here, you can bend it and it will mold, which is so fabulous. And then just underneath it, put some pop dots. I have pop dots here, 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 and here. The pop dots I used, which was perfect for this height, Dollar Tree automotive pop dot. So you can get this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. This is a little bit higher than the 3M foam. The 3M foam wasn't going high enough when you bend it. So I think this one works well. If you have some, fabulous. If you don't, Dollar Tree automotive section, and you'll see a pack of adhesive thing like this, double-sided foam. in little squares, and the square goes right here. So that's just perfect for this. I bent it, just gently bent it, and the score lines just automatically fold. Put those foam squares here, okay? Let me go into what coordinates with this. These two are sold separately. So there is chunky jar dies. This is so hard to say. I want to keep saying the wrong thing. Is sold separately, but it is made to work with this. And this now can also work with the other jar die set, the tall jar, which I'll show you shortly. This is called the jar labels die. And that's what you saw here. That's the little label with that fabulous dot detail. I tell you, Emma's dies always, over the years and still cuts like a dream in a die cut machine. Look at that. So super cute. The sentiment comes from that coordinating stamp set. So this is sold together. You fill me with happiness. You can do different sizes of happy birthday, just a note, made with love, thank you, homemade with love. So super cute. And she gives you so many different labels here. Also, here is some drop-in detail. We have a strawberry, mason, ball, cur, and pint. Love that. So if you do a lot of recipe cards or recipe notes or recipe mini albums, this right here is definitely a die set for you. This is a fabulous little set because you can make super cute favors with this, or put it on a favor, like a little favor bag, because this would decorate it up fabulously. So pretty. And all of these little things are little cut lines that give like great detail. So love. The angular one, you're looking at 2 7/8 of an inch, almost 3 inches tall by 2 inches wide. Then on this fabulous honey jar, look at that honey jar. Oh, I just love it. 2 1/4 inch tall by 2 1/4 inch wide. And you can see how I laid the die out. This is for the honey jar. That's the little topper. I could have also kept this off and just put the lid like this one. And then this is like a little handle at the top. You could do a little handle piece if you want on both sides. Isn't that fabulous? Comprehensive die set. Up here, that's this part. One of them is for one jar and then the other jar, but they both fit on these, okay? So pick the size that coordinates. I can't remember if it's this one is with this or that. My mind is going blank. I'm still having jet lag, okay? I'm so happy that my flight did not get canceled. I'm watching the news and I was like, thank goodness I did not come into town now because I would have been so depressed. I was flying over, oh my gosh, like 14 hours. It was horrific. Still getting over the flight too. 3 flights, okay? So on my card here, this is an A2 top folding card. I have my beautiful jar in that wood, that mint green black lid. These are some charms, but I'll talk about the charms in a second. And then I use some metallic thread to tie it instead of using this, okay? This little die set, eyelet doily dies. If you've been watching all my Creative Time videos, you're like, Suzanne, gosh, you use this a lot because it's a fabulous die set. She is a great foundation. She helps to break that pattern if you want to put something. She's also used here as a label. You can use this for anything. I have it on my next example too here in the background. If you want to make your crafting easier, add a doily. If you do a lot of scrapbooking, this is one of your best friends. This is what I used to use, but I was using real doilies back then when I was scrapbooking. But this doily die set is so fabulous because she cuts this 110-pound cardstock in all 3 sizes with no problem. Everything just pops out. You can use your pokey tool, you can flick it, and everything pops out. Fabulous, great foundation die set to help you build up your cards, to also break pattern. If it's too much pattern, and it's looking crazy, like if this is bothering you, put a doily right here and you're fine. If you want to highlight the B, put that doily, then put the B on top. Love this set because this brings me back to those days, and it's also just creating such fun on these cards. Eyelet doily. It's the jar. Eyelet doily. Thank you from this set. Then some green gems. On the back, because I have this plain white background, I wanted to use this beautiful lemon pattern paper. So I cut this out with another favorite of mine because I love a good bracketed die set. This is the A2 Fancy Frame dies. That's the largest. A2 Fancy Frame layer die. So I chose to layered it up. In this instance, I reversed it. I did the stitch detail on the outside because you could see it, and then the solid on the inside with that pattern paper. Fabulous die set. Out the gate winner. Out the gate winner. If you get it, you won't be disappointed. So love. Easy card, beautiful card, comes together quick, love. This is featuring little bumblebee, that honey jar, that cute little cloth lid. Then here I use that die, and then here is the large daisy. Right there. Big daisy die. Isn't that fabulous? And then in the center, I put a glitter center because I have so much brown, yellow, white. So you see I was going like, this is black, white, yellow. Here we have the brown, yellow. I put a little strip of the yellow wood pattern paper just to break all this graphic in the back. But I just love this little card with the bee and everything. So super love. Fabulous set. So are we over with the jars? No, we have one last jar. This one is called the Tall Mason Jar die set. Love this one too. Oh, so fun. Perfect for summer. Lemonade and whatever you put in your mason jar on a hot day. And just a really nice way to give a great card or an accent on your mini album, scrapbooks, because of the sizing too. Let's look at it fully assembled. You're looking at almost 4¼ inch tall by 2¼ inch wide. All the way up with that straw, you're now almost 5 inches tall. So you still easily fit this on an A2 card. But of course, I went bigger because I'm enjoying my embossing folder that I used. I think the embossing folder in white just adds that oomph. Now this, like, I made the whole thing and then afterwards I was like, gosh, this is a dark color. But I was going from this here, the dark teal, with the pattern paper that I cut out with the doily die. Then here again, I'm using that same yellow strip. I love the yellow as an accent. And then I put that border. I love this little lemon border too, this pattern paper. I'm buying 2 more packs, I know. Yeah. And then here is sending happy thoughts your way. That one is coming actually from this one. Pretty butterfly stamps. Here you go. And I cut it out with a coordinating die, layer it up, and just put it where there's a hard line where I had the doily and this meeting. So I just covered it over with the sentiment. Done. Layered up some ice cubes. Here you can use this piece, drop it in and turn it into a shaker. Here is that beautiful piece of citrus and a wonderful straw. Love this set. All right, one last thing I want to show you because this is new in the My Creative Time store. I'm going to get some too because they are just so cute. Emma decided to do a test. Keep in mind, she's a small business, so she doesn't want to order, I don't blame her, 3,000 units of charms. So she is starting off with some charms just to see how it goes before she invests. If you love charms, and I love the selection that she used. She sent me some of them here. There is also a lemon that I didn't get, but I think I'm going to get it. Look at the butterflies. I use that white butterfly just to kind of tie back into the white here. But there is pink, blue, some spoons. Isn't that fabulous? Use these spoons for all the gingerbread and all the baking dies that she has with the bowls and everything. You can tie something. I just love it, love it, love it. And then I love the bees and that honeycomb. I was thinking honeycomb, but it doesn't go here. But I could have, let's see. But look at that. Isn't that cute? That is kind of cute. So, or you could have it dangling, etc. But this is so much fun. So if you are excited by charms and you think these are great, please support Emma so she can bring us more charms because I do like the selection of charms that she made. It's not just any charm and they have a nice weight and I'm sure they're going to have a great price point. So definitely check out the charms. This is not guaranteed from now on. She'll look at how the sales go, okay? But if you're excited, get a few. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Look at this. Don't forget to use the code June2023 to get 15% off site-wide. So if there are some previous dies that you have been wanting and just holding out for, like the doily, get the 15% off. Or this one, fabulous for Christmas in July. So is this too. And this one, super cute note cards. If you're going to make a bunch of note cards for your coworkers or for the students in your child's classroom, this is just so fabulous. If you want to have your child write, notes by hand, this is perfect for them. Not too big, because sometimes if you give a child something like this to write, they're going to think, oh my gosh, I don't want to do it. It's too big. By the time they write one or two things, it's already full. So this is fabulous for that type of stuff. And also summer crafting with your kids, or if you go to a crop, carry some of these dies and have fun and make a gift too for the person that you're cropping with. Yeah, I need to go crop too myself. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.